Hello, hello. Welcome back. I decided to do two streams tonight. Well, today I should say. One this afternoon, right now, and one later after dark. So it's the true spooky feeling. But I do luckily have blackout curtains, so I can still have that spooky feeling without it being nighttime. We're gonna do another two chapters right now, and gonna do another two chapters after dinner once it's dark out. Hopefully, like this, the plan is to have it that way so that hopefully I can get it done by Halloween. I thought it would be a good idea to do two chapters today, maybe two chapters tomorrow. Do two streams today, maybe two streams tomorrow, see how I feel. And then do a long stream on Halloween to try and finish up on Halloween. But anyways, enough of my rambling. Let's get into it. We're getting back in with the asylum chapter today. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under Hawkins Manor. Hang on, I want to make sure my mic is on. Yes, it is. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by a Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall, rushed to the Riverside Institute. He is in a critical state. Got my tea. That's some cool looking art, though. It's real pretty. Actually, no, doing the math in my head, I'm just going to do one stream tomorrow and do two on Halloween, or just a long stream. And to madness.
Having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Man's is tripping balls.
Opening his eyes. Saved him for.
I can't get up. Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
Your dad, he killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
I can't consult my diary.
Where am I?
I already saw this last
Mr.
night.
Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here. No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Let's grab one of these instead. We got a jar of Halloween candy. Okay. Is there anything to find under here? Don't have my light. Guess there's only one thing to do. Why are there shackles on the walls? What this? Oh, this is a dream. You good, bro? You're awful wobbly. Is this a door? That's boarded up. He's limping.
They tracked and hunted me, usually right into their dreams. They scrawled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
You good, bro?
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
The way the camera is all wobbly is really fucking with me right now. Is this another flash forward?
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
Okay.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
Well, I am right now.
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Okay. I got my skills. My sanity. What did I miss? Oh well. The ritual. In the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion, Pierce witnessed the disemboweling. Oh wait, so I skipped a mental trauma. Okay, that's good, I guess. The men... Pierce witnessed the disemboweling of Officer Bradley by a man with a monstrous appearance. The men in gowns and their rituals had not succeeded in infecting the veteran. However, the brutal death of Bradley, the discovery of the identity of his killer, whom he recognized as the dead Charles Hawkins, as well as the latter's superhuman strength, managed to strike fear into him. Pierce still does not know if he should believe what he saw. He may even put these visions of horror to the shock caused by the death of Bradley, or he may put it down to a lack of oxygen provoked by the rockfall. So, Charles Hawkins is no longer up here. He's down here, and his appearance has changed. Age 41, occupation chick owner. Charles Hawkins is alive? Despite its crude and deformed appearance, this thing looked like Hawkins. He attacked Bradley after he recognized him. What could have happened to Charles on the night of the fire? I've never seen a major burns victim in such a state. Something is not right. Marie Colden, age 32, occupation doctor. Officer Bradley's female friend works as general practitioner at the Riverside Institute. She had figured out long before I arrived that Fuller was involved in illegal activities. She wants to shed full light on the nature of his experiments and believes that helping me to solve the Hawkins case could advance her own investigation. Sleeping cultists. They are laid out on a frozen stone. No, sorry. One would say that they are dead, but their bodies do not decompose. Are they in some form of a coma? One thing is sure. These men were subject to a type of treatment that changed their physical characteristics. I'm not sure that we can still call these men. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Got the lamp back and my lighter.
Am I in an asylum? What did they inject him with? Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
The paintings are cursed. He'll come for you, Sarah.
Sarah. What did he write about the painting? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
I feel like there's more. But I don't see anything more. What the hell is that gas?
What does this mean? If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
I'm testing all of these doors. That's some interesting.
Poor wretch.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let it come down. I know. Do it again.
Oh, I can hide. Why is nothing... Did my thing freeze? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't be in the dark for long. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in my ass.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
What the hell?
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
According to his record, this patient seems to be suffering psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out. An attack of delirium.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
This is gonna be a pain in my ass.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Am I claustrophobic or something? That scared me.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. 4 days ago.
So these cords go somewhere over there. I probably have to fuck with. Oh. Wait, wrong way.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
Wait, there's 4.
Worse and worse. This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
Okay, hang on.
Have I activated anything?
That's 1. Okay, so I have to activate all 4. So that's 1 out of 4.
It's locked.
Fuck. Activate incident causes significant damage. to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stop locks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register up to date, Dr. Fuller.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Come on, please, please, please. Yes!
Perfect.
No, I'm not doing this. I just wanted to see what that was. I won't do it unless I absolutely have to. Two.
It's done. Now for the others. It's locked.
What if I fuck with the gas?
This valve controls the pressure.
Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of an explosion.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. A duct.
Okay, so maybe I have to find something.
A control wheel is missing.
And I think I have to find bolt cutters and a control wheel. Let's try this. Is he claustrophobic? You're okay. You're okay. Just breathe.
A control wheel is missing.
Another control wheel is missing. No. Can't take this control wheel. Got two of the four switches done. What's in here? That I got medical.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
Okay. Can I pick this lock? No.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Kitchen. Is there anyone in here? Oh, that's someone. Oh. I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I'm fucked. Let's try and go back this way.
Exactly what I need.
What is it?
Locked.
Okay, so I gotta... Okay, there's a place to hide. I'm gonna go for these things real quick. Oh no. Gotta wait for him to move.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Fuck.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not sleep.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friend.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep. You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
Oh, that's perfect.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room.
I know where the sleeping pills are. They're in here, aren't they? No. Oh, fuck! It's in that locked storage room. Any ideas how to get in? Oh wait, there was a key on the desk in the kitchen. That's probably it. In the administration, which is connected to the kitchen. So if I can get into there. Oof. I gotta wait for this guy to leave. Okay. Just hurry.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Shit. Okay, so what did I just get? I got the key to the guards room and key to the maintenance room. He opens the maintenance room in the cellars. Guards room in the cellars. Okay, so that's the maintenance room.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
Oh.
No. Ah!
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me. Kill me.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
This section is definitely giving Outlast vibes. Okay, so wait, I have a key. Not key. I mean, I do have a key, but I have a wheel. If I
Now for the next step.
I only need one more wheel and one more lever. Trying to be very careful because I don't want to repeat this section. pharmacy. Oh shit, someone detected me. Oh no. This section is dangerous. I go quickly. Please, please. Is there a place to hide in here? Please? Oh, this is the storage room.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Oh, fuck. Don't come over here. Where's the sleeping pills? This is the storage room, right? Where's the sleeping pills? So if I wait for the guy...
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape. Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine F. There's no such thing. They've created derivatives of all common medicines. My new friend's sleeping pills.
Wait for this guy. There we go. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. As long as I don't pull that lever yet. Now, if I give the guy the sleeping pills... That's the guard's room, right?
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
shut up. Dr. Fuller warned us it was just a sham. We won't be having it.
What carnage? All the levers are activated.
Okay. Now, got everything in place. Do I... Let's try this.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on? Is there somebody... Gotta let Fuller know. We can bet he'll blame us.
I'll go take a look. This way.
Fuck. I was so close. Last checkpoint. Please tell me I don't have to do all of that over again.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it.
You there.
Shit. If I run, I should be able to do it.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Which one do I do?
What is the exact nature of the beast you're running away from?
You've got instinct, a sensitivity for the invisible. It puts you in danger. The creature that is pursuing me is not from our world.
After what I've seen so far on this island, I'm ready to believe you.
Don't do that!
What happened to you, Sanders?
The real culprit is...
You're kidding me.
The one and only. The legendary.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm...
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor.
Sanders.
But without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Uh-oh. He's here.
Sanders. What the hell? Oh God. I gotta. Must get. What? Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
No. If I look around. Jesus fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Which door? Not that one.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Hawkins Mansion. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of the place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders before dying in full view of the detective. He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins Mansion as a hideout. Okay. That's one chapter done. Okay. Let's watch this cutscene and then take a break. Because we're halfway through.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Let me real quick. Okay, so let's take a quick break, about 10 minutes. Give me a rest, give you a rest. Go get a snack, a drink, whatever you want, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Let's set a timer. Timer for 10 minutes. Okay, be right back. Hello, and we're back. Just needed to take a rest, get a drink, grab a snack. I got pizza rolls. It took a little bit, but we're ready to get back into it. Let's go. Huh?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow.
There's
Perhaps
another
I'll
this
find
will
a
affect
link
your
between
destiny.
her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Okay. I didn't even get to look through that room. Yeah, that'll cause some trauma. Okay. Francis Sanders, age 47, occupation art dealer. Francis Sanders knew Sarah Hawkins so well that he accused her of being the source of his suffering. The man gouged his eyes out with his own hands and smeared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. He seemed to be obsessed with a shambler linked to Sarah Hawkins. He died before my eyes in circumstances I cannot explain. Dr. Fuller, age 52. You're only 52? Occupation, Riverside's senior physician. Dr. Fuller reigns as the undisputed master of the Riverside Institute and of its cellars, in which he carries out illegal experiments on his patients. I don't know what he has done to me. Sorry. My apologies. I don't know what he has done to me, but I shouldn't be back on my feet so soon after the fall when the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion caved in. This man is dangerous, and I swear that he knows more about all this business than he's willing to tell. Strictly speaking, I didn't spend much time in the hospital. When I woke up, I was immediately transferred into the cellars of the Institute, a sort of clandestine asylum, where Dr. Fuller carried out his experiments on the patients without being troubled. Unknown machines sit beside the anatomical drawings that are disturbing, to say the least. I just managed to escape from this place. I might not have as much luck another time. Okay.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The Sanders residence. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. A detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he had died.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
I deduce that your husband already mentioned this dimensional shambler.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. I would urge you to make the most of your visit, because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Itchy.
Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge the receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Dr. Fuller.
The day the shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Why does she look so pissed off?
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? A house of artists. He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins? She didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
Ah!
The Shambler. I need to see it.
I'm gonna explore around here first real quick. I'm wondering if there is an order I should type these. Let's see. No. No. I feel like there's something hidden that'll tell me what order to put these in, and it probably an achievement or something. Sounds pretty though.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
How do you know it's Amerindian?
I could use one of those.
Is everyone in this town on sleeping pills?
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with the painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Didn't one of the things we found say that... Hang on. Clues. Chapter 3? The Shambler was a gift. Let's look at the other thingies. Itchy. She is unemployed. It is clear that she holds Sarah Hawkins responsible for the death of her husband, but what I don't understand about the death, about Irene Sanders, is a mix of sadness and insensitivity. It looks like she'd given up on her husband a long time before his horrid death in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. Nice. Nice. Nope. Would you read the book? Do I read the book or don't read the book? This is probably another one of those this will affect your destiny thing. So do I read the book or do I not read the book? What book even is it? I can't see what it... Oh, that's the Malleus Bestiarum. So what do y'all think? Read it or don't? It's up to you. I'm looking up what the Malleus Bestiarum is. Oh. Well, you decide. Oh, nice. A key. Key to the Sanders Gallery.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their visions as a messenger sent by the god. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost child. Interesting. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna read it. You only live once. It's a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I am beginning to believe that they exist. Malleus Bestiarum. Well, shit. I have mental trauma just from reading that. Pierce read an ancient treatise, the Malleus Bestiarum. This bestiary makes an inventory of numerous creatures from the occult world and parallel dimension. The very nature of its knowledge makes it an unholy book. By reading it, Pierce lost some of his sanity. Oh, I'm shaken. What the fuck? You know what? That looks kind of like the monster from Until Dawn. I'm not going to say the name because, you know, kind of superstitious, even though I'm not in that kind of territory. You never know. The dimensional shambler comes from a dark and inhospitable dimension where the rarity of food sources keeps it in a state of permanent starvation. This is why it is in a constant state of readiness to travel to other dimensions in order to feed on its inhabitants. Make sure you never weaken the veils of your dimension, otherwise you risk attracting this very dangerous creature. Should this happen, you just have to lay eyes upon it for its being to anchor itself into your dimension and allow it to rip you open with its claws. Ooh. Got the key to the gallery.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Is that everything that's in here? Before I go into the gallery.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh, bet.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
That's the clue.
I can't take anymore.
Dun, dun, dun. Hang on. Can I play it again?
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take it anymore.
Got it.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Art and Mysticism, Foreign Objects is a collection written by Francis Sanders. In it, he catalogs and categorizes from all ages and origins that are linked to the occult or mystical practices. It is opened at the page of a dagger that bears a symbol that is not unknown to me. I knew it was a good idea to go back and look at all this stuff. Is there anything else? Nice. Medical progression. Anything else? Because I have a feeling once I go into the into the gallery, it's done with the chapter. I want to make sure I've gotten everything. I think that's everything. Let's go in. Well, that's spooky.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
How do you know that? Okay, but why does that look like a bow from fucking Skyrim? Or something? Let's look around.
The public entrance to the gallery.
Oh, it's a public gallery? Oh, shit. Either I'm about to have to hide and run from shit, or that's in a later chapter. Fuck.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Okay, let's go back to the other side. Oh, what's this? Bet. Gotta remember that spot.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Oh, there's another one. Okay. So let's find all the oil spots, because I have a feeling I'm going to need to know that. There's one in here, one over there. Is there one over here? No. Let's see if we can memorize where everything here is. Because I haven't seen anything on this game in like years, but if I remember correctly, when I first watched it, I have a vague memory of you needing to find a specific weapon. Okay. Oh, it's right now. Don't look at it. I think I have to find the weapon that was in the book. Don't look at it, you dumb fuck. Okay, so I probably have to find the weapon, the particular weapon that was in the book. Where was it? Inventory, no. I took the book though. Wait, clues. Ah, there it is. That one.
What the hell was that?
That was the Shambler.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Wait, is that the right dagger? Clues. No, it's too many tentacles. No. Already watched this.
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
How do I use the dagger?
What the hell was that?
That one. Fuck.
What the hell was that?
Wait.
This dagger looks different.
I didn't say how to use the dagger, so real quick, I'm gonna look up how to use the dagger. Because I don't know if it automatically does it, and I don't want to have to do that shit again. Call... Okay. Oh, you have to tear apart the painting. Okay. Just wait for the shambler to move. Okay, so you don't use it directly on the monster. If I run, come on, use it, use it, use it. There we go! Cut it! Cut it off!
What's the matter with you?
There we go.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't say anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Okay, and so that's where I'm gonna stop for now, and I'm gonna pick up in a couple hours after dinner, once it's dark out. I'm gonna do another 2 chapters. I'm not gonna read this because I'm gonna read it when I get back from my couple-hour break. We're at about 2 hours now, so each chapter takes about an hour. Uh-oh. Let's get through this cutscene and then stop for now. Oof, my ears are bugging me. There, that's better. Okay, game saved. Okay, so return to main menu. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be back in a few hours. I'm going to do one more stream, another 2 chapters, so about another 2 hours. I'm probably going to do that somewhere around 8:30. Possibly 9. It all depends. I'm really having a lot of fun with this game. I'm really glad that Steam had a sale on this game and I was finally able to get it after years of wanting to play it. So, I will see y'all in a few hours and we will continue. Okay? Thanks for joining me. Supreme Unicorn God out.